They say real men don't talk. I say they just haven't been asked the right questions. This ain't about trends. It's about truth, about faith that don't fold, love that costs something, and manhood that still means something. I'm not here to argue. I'm here to build. This is the Always Up Podcast, Season 2, Too Real to Win. For the men still trying to love right in a world that loves wrong. Everybody wants the soft life, but nobody wants the soft skills that come with it. That's the part they skip. We romanticize rest before we ever earned it. Turn calm into a performance and discipline into a dirty word. Everybody wants to manifest something, but nobody wants to manage it once it shows up. Soft life became the marketing plan for people still allergic to work. Because comfort looks good online, accountability doesn't. And I get it, the world's heavy right now. Everybody's exhausted from pretending they're okay. But stillness without structure, that's not healing, that's hiding. Mark Manson said it best in The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. He wrote that happiness comes from solving problems, not avoiding them. But social media took that message, spun it into a trend, and sold avoidance as enlightenment. I've seen it firsthand. Almost 40 countries deep, 5-star views, back alley wisdom. Every passport stamp whispered the same truth. Luxury only hits different when discipline paid the deposit. But that's the problem. Everybody wants the destination. Nobody wants the discipline that gets you there. We've got a generation praying for peace while running from purpose, posting softness while still bleeding from the same cuts they refuse to clean. Because peace isn't what you post, it's what you practice when nobody's watching. We started calling anything difficult draining and anything disciplined toxic. Now everybody wants balance, but nobody wants to build structure. They want boundaries, as long as it doesn't mean saying no to themselves. See, ease is supposed to come after excellence, but we reversed it. We want comfort first, then we wonder why our peace can't pay the rent. Social media made peace look like pajamas, candles, and captions. But real peace is bills paid, purpose clear, and people around you who don't raise your blood pressure. I remember the first time I mistook exhaustion for peace. I wasn't healed, just numb. Sometimes fatigue can dress up like fulfillment, and you won't know the difference until you finally rest on purpose, not by accident. Ease isn't the goal, it's the result. And you only reach it when you stop outsourcing your effort. You can't pray for outcomes you don't practice for. You can't post about alignment when you've never adjusted anything. Soft life without self-work is like a silk robe over open wounds. Pretty, but it stains quick. Ease isn't the absence of effort. It's the reward for surviving it. That's the part we don't talk about enough. A lot of men say they want peace, but what they really want is a woman who will tolerate their lack of preparation. And I get it. A lot of us were never taught what peace feels like. We only learned how to survive. So when life finally gets quiet, it feels foreign. We mistake safety for softness and stillness for weakness. We romanticize peace like it's a personality trait. It's not. It's the byproduct of planning, purpose, and patience. You can't expect harmony from a woman when your life sounds like static. Most men don't need softer women. They need stronger structure. Because once you get organized, you realize peace doesn't live in her hands. It lives in your habits. The truth is, somewhere along the line, we started confusing stillness with stagnation. We thought quiet meant we were losing. So we chased noise, validation, options, motion, just to prove we still mattered. But real masculinity isn't about moving fast. It's about moving forward. It's the man who can sit in silence and still know who he is. I've been that man who confused progress with proof. The grind made me visible, but it also made me invisible to myself. That's when I realized peace wasn't about control. It was about clarity. You can't build a soft life on hard lies. So if you want a peaceful woman, become a peaceful man. Not passive, not performative, just present. Presence is the proof. Let's slow it down for a second. Here's what this really means for men. Peace isn't passive, it's protected. And the moment you realize that, your whole life changes. A lot of us were taught how to chase success, but not how to sustain it. We were trained to conquer, but never taught how to keep calm once we did. So here's the truth. You don't attract peace by demanding quiet. You attract it by building clarity. So here's how you check yourself. Not to judge, but to adjust. Ask yourself 3 questions. 1, is my life organized or just occupied? You can be busy and still broke. You can work hard and still feel hollow. Peace lives in order, not overload. 2, am I leading with presence or pressure? Peaceful leadership doesn't mean silence. It means stability. The people around you should feel covered, not controlled. 3, do I rest because I'm disciplined or because I'm drained? Real rest is a reward, not a recovery. If your brakes keep breaking you, it's not rest, it's escape. You can't talk peace if your structure screams chaos. And you can't expect softness from the world when you treat your own life like a storm. Men, peace isn't something you find, it's something you finish. When you finally decide to live by principles, not pressure. Because at the end of the day, peace isn't loud, it's just consistent. Soft doesn't mean safe, it means solid. And that's what most people miss. The soft life isn't about luxury, it's about longevity. It's learning how to stay calm without collapsing. It's keeping your faith when nothing feels fair. Peace isn't pretending you don't care. It's knowing what deserves your care. And the older I get, the more I realize the quiet life isn't built on silence. It's built on stewardship. I've learned that peace doesn't mean life got easier. It just means I got wiser about what I allow. The same energy that used to go into proving myself now goes into protecting my peace. I don't raise my voice as much anymore, not because I'm weak, but because I finally understand strength doesn't have to shout. That's what the soft life really is, strength under control, power that doesn't need applause. When you finally learn to stop performing for validation, you start producing from vision, and that's when peace stops being temporary and starts becoming testimony. Even when you do it all right, the growth, the grace, the grind, you'll learn peace doesn't always get you picked, but it'll keep you protected. I'm not chasing soft, I'm choosing steady, but that's the part they never post. Thanks for listening. If this episode hit home, share it with somebody who needs to hear it. This season, Too Real to Win, is for the men still trying to love right in a world that loves wrong. No clout, no gimmicks, just truth. I'm Brian B. Turner, and this is the Always Up podcast. Until next time, stay focused, stay faithful, and always up.